Have you ever gotten up and wondered, why does everything seem so hard? It could be your job that wears you out, a desire that never seems to come true, or just that voice in your head that whispers, maybe it's too late for me. You are not the only one. Everyone who has ever done something amazing, from great business people to those who changed their lives, has had that moment of uncertainty. But the truth is that your circumstances don't determine your future. It's how you think. Everything is shaped by how you think and what you believe about yourself and the world. You can change your whole life if you can change that. Before we get into further detail, take a second to hit that subscribe button and join this group of people that don't want to live normal lives. We discuss about how to get over fear, gain confidence, and have a mindset that draws success to you. You're at the correct spot if you want to learn, push yourself, and live with meaning. Let's start with something simple, yet true. What you think becomes real. A lot of individuals don't realize how much power their thoughts have. Your brain hears you when you say, "I can't do this," all the time. It begins to look for ways to show that you are right. But if you change that thought to, "I can figure this out," your brain will start looking for answers instead. That's how success begins, not with chance or a miracle, but with a single thought that won't go away. Consider an individual such as J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a worldwide hit, she was a single mother who was broke, sad, and having a hard time. 12 times her first book was turned down. 12 times. But she didn't let that control her. She thought her narrative was important, so she continued going. Her story isn't only about magic anymore, it's also about how she thinks. You can change your tale completely if you maintain believing in your vision, even when no one else does. But you might be thinking, that's good for her. Things are different for me. You are right. Your life is different. But the idea stays the same. The moment you stop saying, "I can't," and start asking, "How can I?" is when you start to grow. That small change makes things possible. Here's the secret. It's not your failures that keep you from moving forward. It's your fear of trying again. Let's make it useful then. When you have a setback, stop for a moment. Take a deep breath. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" That one inquiry can change everything. It turns hurt into growth. It turns failure into information. The truth is that you're not stuck. You're learning. You're becoming a stronger, smarter, and more capable person than you were before. Let me give you one more example. Chris Gardner, a man whose life story inspired the movie The Pursuit of Happiness. He was homeless, broke, and raising a child on his own. Yet he never gave up. He kept coming back every day because he thought his fight had a purpose. And that belief, that unshakable thinking, helped him go from sleeping on the floor of train restrooms to being a rich stockbroker. His experience shows that your attitude can make a big difference in how far you go, even when life gets tough. But here's something most people forget. Altering your perspective doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It's about seeing things from a different angle when things go wrong. It says, "This challenge won't break me. It will make me stronger." When you think that way, you don't wait for motivation. You make it happen. You don't wait for chances anymore. You draw them to you. Let's talk about how you can start to change the way you think right now. First, pay attention to what you say to yourself. Stop and reframe what you say every time you notice yourself saying something bad. Like, "I'll never be able to do this." Change that to, "I'm learning. I'm getting better. I'm getting there." At first, It might feel strange, but with time, those words will change the way your brain works. Step 2. Get to know others who want to progress. The things around you affect your energy. Being around negative people all the time can make you lose faith. But if you are among people who push you to move forward, talk about your dreams, and celebrate your progress, that enthusiasm will rub off on you. So, be careful who you accept into your circle. And step 3 is to be thankful every day. Being thankful doesn't simply make you happier. It also helps you focus on what's achievable instead of what's missing. When you are thankful for what you already have, your mind is open to new ideas. You start to see chances that you used to miss. Some people claim, your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. And that shift begins in your thoughts. The more you think you can, the more you will. The more you choose to grow instead of being afraid, the more you can't be stopped. So, if you're sitting there thinking it's too late, it's not. Good if you've failed before. That shows you made an effort. Every successful person you look up to has failed more times than you have even tried. The only thing that was different was that they kept going. They kept learning, changing, and believing. And you can do the same. And don't forget that it takes time to change your thinking. It's like working out a muscle. It gets stronger the more you use it. Get going. Change one bad idea every day. Do one simple thing to get closer to your objective. Even if no one else sees it, celebrate a modest victory. Success isn't created in big jumps. It's developed in small steps. Before you leave, I want you to think about something. What if you looked back a year from now and saw that this moment was the day everything changed? The day you stopped allowing fear control you and started making the choices that will lead to your best life. It's possible. You only have to make a choice. If this message spoke to you, be sure to sign up and join this group of dreamers, doers, and believers. We aren't just talking about change here. We're living it. And what about your trip? It starts now. Change your mindset, and you'll change your life.